Hey, here we are, back in Blueprints. A question for everyone, just something to think about, something to ponder, to realize, to ruminate upon as we continue this. Am I wearing pants? Just a question to think about. Am I recording with pants on? Am I recording with pants off? Just something for the spicier viewers out there. Let's see what we're going to do today. So we got the axe yesterday. I seem to remember that. And we only get 3 uses of the axe that's gotten from the armory. So I want to keep this in my inventory, whatever. The Mantle of the Knight. I want to keep this superpower until I have drafted the armory at least 3 times to get the axe and use the axe to completion, at which point I don't know if I need the armory anymore. The other items are nice, but they don't necessarily make or break the run. So we're going to keep that around. What else can I be doing? I can be looking for the conservatory room. What if I put this dead end right here and just said, we're going to start with a dead end. We're going to take this, and then we're going to see if this curves to the right. It does. I think observatory is the way to go. We have an allowance of 20 coins. I am not worried about coins. This I want to be a den or a drawing room. Drawing room is fine. We'll get the gem back from the safe. And let's see what we can make out here. Still the blessing of the chef, so I don't want to draft a shrine. Now the chef blessing is okay. I don't know. I just have never really cared for it. The first 3 blessings we did all had a lot of uses that I was able to do pretty well, but I'm not good enough, I don't think, to do the other one. So I can take the shelter and start going for some red rooms today. Why would I want to do that? Tool shed if I just want to start with items. Speaking of items, what do I have? I can't look. I am so dumb. I should have looked at what items I had. I'm not super afraid of the red rooms right now. I also don't really want to shelter the chapel. I want to drain my money in the chapel. I'm going to take the tool shed for now. I kept the Morning Star. Oh, so I don't need a sledgehammer, and I kept the metal detector. So that's good. Battery pack in here, and a watering can. Watering can is, it's fine. I always think the watering can is going to be the lamest thing ever, but then I get 3 free gems from it, so it's actually pretty good. And something that I might never do in this run through, I don't think I've ever done it in any playthrough of the game. You can refill the watering can in the kitchen. It's the only sink you're allowed to use to refill the watering can for some reason, and you have to have the kitchen full from the pump room. So it's possible to get more than 3 gems from the watering can. But unless you have a way to just fill your draft pool with green rooms, you're probably not going to get much more than 3. So this one's this. Okay. Got my gem back. I think a dead end here is okay. I'm going to see if I can get one out of my way. It's way too early to throw in the freezer. Let's just throw... do I want the closet? I want items. What I'm looking for today... I mean, the Sanctum key is... That's my main goal, is get all those Sanctum keys. I want to find my coat check in the vault today, but we'll see how that goes. Coat check is probably going to appear. It's more likely to appear if you have an item in it, and I have the vault key in it. So I just need to find a way to get the vault to appear. So I want something that goes... Don't want to waste a passageway thing. We're going to redraw for free. And this is good enough. We'll take the chapel here. We'll take the chapel there. Do I want to continue this way or go this way for a second? Let's go the other way for a second. Before we spend our money, let's see what we got on the other side. Let's see what happens with 11 stars. Diamond just major, 5 gems. Okay, we're good. We're good with gems for the day. That's a good one. Okay, spare room is actually the only thing I want there. I don't want to use these up yet. I'm thinking if I'm good with my dice, I can use them to generate the vault later. That's the idea. Okay, all of this is not great for continuing. More likely to draw unusual rare rooms. The vault is more likely to be drawn if I do this, but now I have to get out of here. I'm sort of blocked off there. This will always draw the I want to draw the library somewhere that it can continue. And the last 5 runs, every time I get the library, it's a place I don't want it. I don't want to spend my money on food right now. So I think I'm going to take the solarium, and I'm just going to say, we're taking a risk. This could be the shortest day ever. We already had a pretty short day a few days ago. I don't have a shovel. Also, if I end the day, I don't keep any of these items. Okay, there's nothing else here because I have no shovel. But I have a greater chance of getting that vault. Alright, here we go. Let's, room to the right would be great. I'm going to have to redraw. The alternative is to take the dark room, just blind pick and hope that it has an exit. That's something I can do. Or I can redraw to make sure I have the exit and lose this. And the day is over. That's great. You know what? Fine. Fine. Who cares? We're going to draft the mailroom because at least this way tomorrow I will get a package when this appears. Anything I can do in here? There's nothing. So I'm going to see if there's any way to salvage a bit of the day. I don't think there is. I think we did everything outdoors. We have nothing. We can go to the basement and do stuff, but we don't have a key card, so I can't get up to the foundation. So I'm going to be just filling this coffer with coins. What could I do downstairs in the basement? There's sanctum stuff. I need more keys before anything happens there. Alright, we've made sure there's 20 more coins in that little piggy. So when the day comes to break that little piggy bank, we're going to have so many coins. Well, it only makes sense. Yesterday was such a good day that it only makes sense that today is going to be the worst. This is easily the worst day I've drafted. Nothing else I can do the observatory. Experiments. Yeah, we're just going to call it. Cool. Cheers. And you get to see all of that unedited. There's some other people I follow who play this game, and I've enjoyed what they do. They usually edit their videos, you know, to make it more entertaining for the 5-year-olds apparently who are watching and don't have an attention span more than 8 seconds. But it gives the impression that they're much better at solving puzzles than they are because they just cut out all the parts that they struggle with. I don't want to do that. I want you to see the struggle. We're gonna continue. There's no way I'm uploading a video that is 5 minutes of that. We're gonna do day 18 as well. That was embarrassing. So I'm also looking for burning glass. Now I think about it, I need a way to light things on fire. And then go down into the fountain because there was that area with candles. Okay, attempt number 2 at the same thing. So I still have Blessing of the Chef. I have no items on me anymore. Let's throw in... I could throw the funeral parlor here and then come back when I get more red rooms to get more gems. I want this to be a dead end. That's great. Mailroom is perfect because now I get some items. Brass compass. I do not care about the compass at all. Silver key and 2 keys. This is a great way to start. 3 keys. The compass is fine, like it's a good enough item, it's not super exciting. It's one of those items that you don't know how good it is for you because it's not obvious. Like, there's some other items that if it does its special ability, it's going to tell you, like a message will appear on the screen like, hey, you just got a bonus because of that item. Whereas the compass, you're not going to be aware of how much more lucky you are drawing rooms going north. Alright, this is a good spot for the den. Let's head out. What would I want? Tomb is good. I could draft the tomb and then get the burning glass. That's another thing I could aim for today because I want to light the candles in the tomb. I could also draft the trading post and then get the burning glass because there's a dynamite in there that I saw. Either one of those could be good. Which one would I prefer? I think tomb is what I'm going to go for today. But I'm not going to enter it. Now, the smart way, if you're thinking, I want to light the candles in the tomb, how do I do it? The smartest thing to do is to guarantee the burning glass first, and then roll the tomb. So what I would do in that case, I would get a burning glass on any day, get the coat check, put the burning glass in the coat check. The next day, I wouldn't draft the outer room. I'd go through the house until I had ivory dice. Then I would come back out with the burning glass and the ivory dice and re-roll the outer room until I got the tomb. That's how I personally would make sure that I had the burning glass for the tomb. This way is riskier because the tomb doesn't show up every day, so I'm just hoping now I get the item I want. And have enough steps to go back out after I get it. This might be the spot to put the dead end. I don't... this is good, though, because it's more likely to get the attic. Whereas, yeah, I don't know if I'll see the solarium again, but I will see the closet again. So let's go and hope we get an item in here. Or it could be a complete waste of my time. That's also fine. I'm okay having my time wasted. This is not going to be a dead end. This is going to be... I could also boiler room and attempt to power up the pump room. Or I could do a library thing. I'm going to do a library thing here instead. I'm going to save the boiler room for a better spot. I don't want it this close to the beginning of the house. Turn left. Are you kidding me with this? I don't want the library. I want the library somewhere it goes out so I can draft a less common floor plan out of it. I don't see what's so hard about this. But we're going to take the utility closet just so we can turn off the keycard entry system and the gymnasium. And then hope we get a security room. Well, looks like this day could also be a pretty terrible one. I'm going to open this with a key. And get more keys. No, I'm just going to get more money. Well, maybe I put this in a chapel. I don't want to play the game here yet. I don't have enough red rooms. Boudoir is the best thing here. Because I get a gem and the dice. Okay, I'm in a pretty good position. I would love to not be forced to use the dice immediately. Because I need a T-shaped room. I don't need one. I need an elbow going north or a T-shaped room. And if I would just draw one naturally, it'd be great. I'd love to use my dice later to try to get the vault. I don't want the vault here. That ends the day. So we're going to put the chapel here. I have plenty of coins. I'm not worried about anything there. Now I want to get rid of... Oh, planetarium I haven't seen yet. If you call it a day. But I just want items. I want items. The planetarium's good later. Who cares about that coin? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take the storeroom upgrade for 10 coins. I have enough to start the day. Okay, this is the only way forward, so please give me a West Wing Hall. Again, this is... I'm so happy you want me to be in the vault, but I need to open the house up first before I make a vault. So, give me something that's not a garage. There's a garage. Thank you for the garage. Let's take corridor, and then let's head this way. And give me a T-shaped room, be nice. You have got to be kidding me. So I am going to use this here. Okay, pantry's going here at least. We're going to do that. And then I want a room that heads east from here to the right. Do I want the coat check now? The hallway has a wasted exit, but at least has an exit. The coat check ends this here. I'd have to... once again, I would be forced to make the corridor go somewhere. I just need more spaces to move. I cannot be doing this. Okay, I'm going to do this and hope I get keys. Oh, dice is also good. This increases my chance of going somewhere. Alright, cloister is actually pretty good here. Because I don't have to worry about this corridor. Damn. This is not great. It cuts myself off here. This is not great. It either is this, I use up a lot of my gems. Luck is just to get items, though. But I want items. Or I redraw and hope for a better... Am I going to get any better than this, though? The passageway would be better. But am I going to get passageway if I redraw? And how many redraws do I want to go through? I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to... Now I know how to get through the thing. I'm going to head in... Oh, that's right, I don't have a shovel. I'm going to head to the back, and... Alright, there's nothing there. So never mind. I'm going to not worry about that door yet. This one, I want it to go to the... Holy crap. What is so hard about this? What is so hard about going to the right? I could take this. I would have no gems left. I could do this. I could get a gem if I take the study. I'm not worried about steps. So this is a guaranteed gem. So I'm going to take the study. This one opens with the December 8th date. If I can pull something off this day, I'm going to feel fabulous, because this day is really making it hard for me. Uh-huh. Okay. Now this one needs to be a pretty open... Ah, silver key. This will give me a passageway. Or a rotunda, and I use up all of my gems. That is unacceptable to use all my gems right now. I need to hold on to them. Closed exhibit would be great if I had security, because then I could open the doors. Mount Holly gift shop is at least some free exits. So I'm going to take that. I think I'm close to buying... Yeah, I could potentially get the swim trunks today. It'd be nice. Let's head backwards, because it's unlikely these doors are locked, and let's find some stuff. Commissary could potentially be good, because I might buy gems and or keys. Gems would be nice. None of those. Okay. Sleeping mask is good. All of these are good. I have enough money for all of them. What would I be saving the money for? Armory, potentially. This is going to save my steps. This is going to... Well, how many more locked trunks am I going to find? That's the question. What am I going to use them for? Let me hold on. Let me hold on to those. Alright, give me more doors. Boiler room could go here quite well. Bedroom could also go here, but I'm going to... it does get rid of a gem that I would love to hold on to. But I could turn the power on. And then hope for the pump room. So let's take it this way. Really? How about this way? Oh no, hold on. If I want the power to be heading... Oh, it is already heading that way. Oh, good thing that door was locked then. Okay, fine. I'll use a key. Security has power. But now... I have at least done this, so I could turn security doors on. That would be nice. Keycard system is currently offline, so we're going to set the level to high. And the offline mode to unlocked. We're going to make any attempt here. Hopefully this isn't locked. It's locked. Okay. Let's head to the corridor. We're going to head back a bit. I just need to open myself up, because the corridor can go to the garage. So could the Cloister of Rena. Both of those could easily go to the garage. How about this door? Locksmith is keys. I might want this. I'm missing gems. That is something I'm missing, but at least with... Oh, you kidding me. Of course that's how that goes. I'm redrawing. I don't want any of this. Wine cellar. Oh, thank goodness. That is so good. That is a lucky pull. So we're going to take the wine cellar, get 3 gems, and hopefully use... Oh, wow, and a lockpick kit. This could be nice. This could be nice. I still want more keys, so maybe I go to the cloister and try to get the garage, or go up through the corridor and try to get the garage. Let's do it through the cloister, because if I don't get the garage, I can get a green room and improve my luck, which means I might find more keys. Or I could take the vault here. I think the vault goes here, because the coat check does not require gems. This is risky, but I'm going to be placing the vault here, and I'm going to be hoping, because now I can buy everything everywhere. So I can't buy gems in the commissary, because that would be too easy. Anything else hidden in here? No. Okay, let's find our coat check, because now it's guaranteed that if I find that, we are able to come back here. It does require that I find the coat check without needing to use gems. There's a key door there. Let's find out what this one is. It's not gonna be the coat check because power is currently going through here. So let's try the door. Let's switch the power. Let's get it somewhere I'm not using, so that when I open security, it is less likely, or it's more likely to get the code check. Of course, I can't pick the lock. Okay, library can go here. This is a good spot for it. And there's a gem in here. Wow, that's great. Let's do... Okay, what? We've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen this. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington we haven't seen. So we're going to check that book out, and hopefully it gives us something later. Maybe there's stuff hidden around this room. No. Ah, it's rough. That's really rough. Okay, we need to be able to pick the lock on the other door, or it's curtains. I'm okay if it's just a coat check. That ends the day, but at least it ends it on opening the vault. And let's... No power. I'm giving up on the pump room. Alright. Fingers crossed. There we go. This is going to be really rough. So dark room is what we have to do. We don't have to, but I'm going to take the dark room. I'm going to head back to... how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, that's 13 steps, and then that's 13 steps back to the dark room. I don't have any way to get food. So what it's going to be is it's going to be a blind draft. And we're going to pick this, because coat check doesn't require a gem. That's steps. Magnifying glass is great. Commissary does have a sleep mask, though. Now I have enough steps I can go to the utility closet and not blind draft. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're basically just hitching on this one thing happening. Sleeping mask and running shoes. These are what I need. Save some steps. Am I going through any bedrooms on the way? Yeah, I'm going through the boudoir, so I'm going to get some of my steps back. I'm very desperate to pull anything out of this day. It might not happen. Boudoir. I have 2 dice as well, so if I don't get a room that I can do anything with, I will simply... I already opened the package in there. Of course I did. If I don't get what I need, I can simply, whatever, re-roll dice until I do. Okay. Glad I turned off the keycard security. So there's a chance, because if I don't draw the coat check, I can draw a room that has a door to the north. I would rather use the dice first and then draw a room to the north, because if I draw a room to the north, it could be locked. And if the lockpick doesn't work, I'm screwed. So I want to make sure I get the coat check immediately. Oh, hold on, there's going to be an item in here, so gem is good too. Coat check, coat check. Aw, man. Redraw. Coat check, coat check, coat check. This is a guaranteed unlocked door. Let's give it another shot. And all hallway doors are unlocked, so now I can not worry about hallways. Coat check, coat check. That will unlock the door from the library, but it will requires a gem. Okay, we're going to redraw and get the coat check, or the East Wing Hall. Okay, I see how this goes. This has a gem requirement. Always draw a tunnel. I don't want that. These are always unlocked. That opens back to the library. Coat check. Okay. Here's the shot. Gymnasium is off. Gymnasium goes foundation. There are 3 doors. If I do this, there's only 1 door. This gives me 3 doors. One of them's got to be unlocked. Or unlockable. Okay, coat check. Come on. Do I have enough steps to get back to the vault? I'm 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Barely. I would have to draw the coat check like right here. Or there's a food item in here. Nothing here is going to be useful. I don't want that. Is there a food item? There's an ivory die. So I'm at 12. I go to 11. 10, I think I'm out unless I find food item. What I can do is draft the dining room, though. There's a chance. I also now have a key. Dining room does not cost gems. How about this? Dining room. Dining room. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's your workshop. I don't need the workshop. I'm just getting out of the way. Dining room, dining room, dining. Ah, fuck. Dining room, dining room, dining. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Coat check won't help me. It needs to be a bedroom? This is not helpful. I mean, I'll get several doors, which could have items behind them, but I don't. I need steps. Dining room and then coat check. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Billiard room's going to give me keys. I mean, coat check's possible now. 18 minus 17 is 1 times 20 is 20. 13 minus 10, 50 divided by 10 is 5. 4 times 10, 40 divided by 40 is 1. Regular keys would be great, thank you. So, that coat check that's supposed to show up more often if you have... Okay, spare room? Okay, at this point, I feel like I'm just wasting everybody's time. Dining room would actually save my life right about now. Aquarium, I can't do green rooms. Okay, I think this is the end for me. Is there any other door I can open? I don't think there's any more doors. I didn't get the coat check, but that's okay, because the coat check didn't go away for... Oh, hold on. Workshop has a door. Let's do the bunk room. Bunk room's going to give me a ton of steps. Going to give me 5 for the sleep mask, 10 for the sleep mask. So I go back to the workshop, and I hope that that opens the coat check. Does this feel a little bit desperate to you? Because this is very desperate to me. Battery pack is not helpful here. What can I make? Can I make something with the compass? Compass's battery pack is electromagnet? What's this? You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room? Alright. Coat check, coat check. Redraw floor plans? Right, I have the study. Coat check. What is your malfunction? I could see if the axe is in here, but no, I need the coat check. I can't do this anymore. Conference rooms required. Okay. There is still a chance. Coat check. Conservatory would be great. This is all I got left. That door is not open, so I think we're done. I think that's it. But I can buy something in here. The axe is in here again. That's nice. We're going to buy it. Morning star. Tomorrow morning gain a star is good. And the shield again. I'm not opening any more rooms. So what would I use the axe on? What's another room that I want to do? Is there another room that I want to do yet, or do I want to like try to get all the rooms and decide what the best one is? Why does it keep going back to there? That costs 1. I'm just looking to see if any of these cost a lot. No. No. None of those cost gems. These usually just cost 1 gem. That costs 2, but I'm not going to waste it there. Courtyard? Potentially. Cloister could be a good one to take out of the gem pool. I think passageway is the way to go. I think free passageway is really good because it's going to show up a lot. Other possibilities are... Right, we've never drafted an attic, but we've seen it. It's 3 gem cost. I can't do it then. I might not pick a room now, because I might not have... Vaults... I'm not going to draft it enough. Like, I want something that I will continuously draft throughout the game. So, if I see attic there, it's always good to do. I also know it's here because closet walk, closet attic. That's just how it's going to be. Something that I would be drafting forever. Like, I'm only going to draft this until I get all the rooms. I'm not going to draft it again. Security. Observatory is a good one to do. Aquarium is. Passageway might be the one, because I'm always going to be drawing it. So I'm going to use it on the passageway. Okay. Is there anywhere special to go for any other trick this day? I don't think so. I think that we're done for this day. Anything else I can put together? Just want to see what other items there are. Yeah, fine. I didn't get a shovel, so there's no digging spots anywhere. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done. I just want to make sure I don't waste anything. But I think there's nothing to waste. That's frustrating. Okay, well, at least we did something with the axe. That means the day is not completely wasted. But the last couple days were not super great. So I'm going to end it there. I'm not going to try to put a third day in this, because if it ends up being a good day, this ends up being like a 4-hour episode. So I'm going to cut it off there. Congratulations, you see a day where like nothing happens. I'm going to stop there. Thank you all for watching. I've been KeyofW. You've been whoever you are, and have a great day.